It's a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Monster matchup, Jim Bedley.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose, it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
Okay, interesting.
Perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who...
Rice. Gordon, spread out to the left, back into the middle. Tagliafico can get it clear. Romero clears it away and claimed it back swiftly. Rice.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Eze takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now.
And that's a goal kick.
Tagliafico. Otamendi.
Perfect game for all parties, not...
Rice. Gordon. Gordon. Good take and Saka!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Saka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gordon. Cross goes in. Oh, smashing header!
Oh, the ball's come loose here. The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Calmly anticipates. And it's Eze. And here's Kane. Mainu. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rice.
England, but Peter, look how far up the full-backs are getting now. This is really high.
and constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Otamendi gets good distance on it.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
McAllister. Tagliafico. Kane, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. James. Argentina still without a single shot on target. Real, and he shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Punched away. And it's Rice. Konsa. Otamendi. Molina. That's really well manoeuvred. Menu. Saka. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that has been cleared. De Paul. Tagliafico. Otamendi. De Paul. Messi. Romero forwards and with intent. Simeone. Messi. And here's McAllister. De Paul. Messi. Fernandez. De Paul. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
De Paul really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
And he's heaved it away. O'Reilly's cross. Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Cleared away. Fernandez, aim forwards. Can he spark a counter here? He's in plenty of space here. Out of play for a throw. Well read, and the danger is averted. Eze. Menu shifted upfield. Saka has it out wide and in space. Out to the right. Tagliafico with the clearance. Aimed in towards the point-blank header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
Tries to get it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Eze. Eze. Rice. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's had a crack. Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. England have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
McAllister. Crossed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's played forward. Rice. O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And he decides to cross it. Can he finish? Tagliafico gets it clear. James. Konsa. Menu. James. Saka. Fernandez getting this one clear. Defending was strong and firm. Gehi moved on forwards. Rice. O'Reilly. Gehi. And it's played forward. Molina cuts it out. Romero. Messi. Romero, gently done. Gordon. Rice looking understandably energised after his goal. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Argentina keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. De Paul, that's really well manoeuvred.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Konsa. Argentina still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Clipped into space. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Otamendi. Played towards the other side. Now it's Simeone. Molina. Simeone. Molina's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just...
Can he finish? He's scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Saka demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Konsa. Menu. James. Konsa. Gehi. Gehi forwards and with intent. The pass has gone astray.
England are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Unlike their opponents who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Tagliafico shifted upfield. Romero, aim forwards. Fernandez. De Paul. And it's Messi. Messi. Fernandez. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez is fouled.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That is a bit special. We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
James. Saka looking to run onto it. Romero gets over and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Goes for goal! Should have equalised.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
James. Now it's Saka. Kane. Saka.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Saka. Saka elects to cross.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Tagliafico. Tagliafico goes forward. Menu. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Simeone. And it's Messi. Messi shifted upfield. Final seconds, this has to be it. Now it's Simeone.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Over to the left. Kane with the delivery.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Messi. Molina. That's tidy. Here's the chance to cross. Moved on forwards. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.